Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Avadon 3. We are about to talk to Griffin. Or maybe... Yeah, actually let's fight these shades first, because I more or less accidentally bypassed them. Didn't really mean to do that at all. Let's see here. Guess I charged my weapons. I don't know how strong they're gonna be. Well, them being shades means they're probably immune to acid anyway, but let's see how they react to fire. Well, they do react to it. That's good. They also freeze the ground, apparently, which is less good. Oh, and the archer runs away, of course. Okay, let's see about energy damage. And vulnerability curse, okay, both work. Oh, but I'm slowed and I missed my turn. That's annoying. Okay, I'm not going to risk corruption yet. Does this hit all of them? I think so. Nice one. Oh wow, that was a ton of damage. Even more than I could hope for. Well, you can... Mouse, please. Cooperate. You can take that one, and you can punch this guy. And he should... actually, he's dead now. Okay. Well, that wasn't so hard. It was pretty easy, in fact. Oh, never mind. No, do mind. Bracers of the Hog. Huh. I guess that must have been dropped by the one who was different, the archer dude. +1 dex. And hit chance. Well, obviously not great for any of my current party members, but not technically a bad item. Alright, Griffin. You join Duke Griffin, one of the most infamous of the Pact's traitors, for lunch. He invites you to sit with him in the stone circle. You share a small meal. Really? Do we trust him that much? He is true royalty. He is dirty and exhausted, but he makes this grove in the wilderness feel like a cozy sitting room. You do have time to evaluate him. He wields no blade, but several wands hang from his belt. His wealth bought him powerful magic defenses. Finally, he says, I can't stay in one place for too long. We need to settle our business. Quickly, please. I don't know you. You only know what the Pact told you. Perhaps I should say who I was. Yeah, sure. Let's listen to your side of the story. He leans back against the way... what? Against the way? He leans back against one of the standing stones. I was royalty. I was a duke in Kilamdariel. Other dukes and duchesses were greater, I admit. Still, I had wealth and influence, beyond what most could dream of. I was a fool. I wanted to use that power to make our world better. I wanted to solve a problem. What was the problem? I thought the Pact was failing. There was no belief in it anymore, no sense of duty. The 5 members of the Pact squabbled and fought. None would put the greater good above their own interests. I mean, yeah, so far, I agree. What did you think would happen to the Pact? It would grow weak and degenerate. Eventually, the Farlands would swarm and destroy us. It may have been lucky they attacked us early as they did, before rot could truly set in. So what did you do? I tried to bring about more peace. I reached out to Holglander to try to end our battles. It didn't work. I gave up hope. Once I stopped believing in the Pact, all I could do was look out for Kilamdariel. My main responsibility was to be good for my own people. So you betrayed the Pact. I found a way to contact Dallas. You are savvy enough to find me. I suspect you have heard the name. You nod. I gave him assistance in return for mercy for Kilamdariel. He was true to his word. My people suffered less than others in the Age of Chaos. You admit you are a traitor. I do, and for nothing. The invasion of the Farlands, it turns out, is what forced the Pact to finally come together. I helped a great enemy. The Pact reacted by working together. Even the stupid, eternal conflict over this forest is finally ending. I helped cause the war that will keep the Pact together for centuries more. Yet I get no thanks. I am a hunted man and nothing else. I mean... the fact that it ended up, helping, doesn't negate the fact that you first betrayed the Pact. And me personally, as the former you know, the former party of Avadon hands. So you have been hiding in the wilderness. Yes, for years. I made myself very hard to find. Thus I know that when someone finds me, I know they had a very good... I know. Thus I know that when someone finds me, they had a very good reason to do so. I have no casual meetings. I am a wanderer now. I wander the woods aimlessly with nothing to do but try to survive. Should I be direct about it? Well, you have no other plans? I think you already know. I have no casual meetings. I think you know some of my plans. You know where I am going soon. Why are you here, warrior? Be direct. What do you want from me? The invitation. You want to go to the Tawan then? You want to use some trickery to meet Deleuze. I suppose I expected this. I want to go to this meeting. I think I can still help my people. Convince me then. Why should I surrender the invitation to you? I don't need to tell him anything. I mean, I don't personally like the guy, and I mean, yeah, sure, he did what he had to do in a way, or what he thought was right, but that doesn't automatically make it right, you know. I serve Avadon and you must pay for your crimes, meh, yeah, I guess, but that's really not my kind of, you know, my kind of reasoning, if I can help it. I serve Avadon and I think that I can help you? Well, maybe I can, but I don't want to. I'm a loyal soldier of the Pact. Yes, that much is true. I want to fight for Deleuze. No, definitely not. I guess I'm gonna go with the soldier of the Pact thing, although that sounds lame. He's probably gonna say, liar, you're not a simple soldier, blah blah blah, I don't know. A mere soldier, yet you found me. You're more than a thug. A spy, perhaps? From Hanvar's council? I mean, in a way? Not really, though. I'm working for them, but not necessarily by their orders. Perhaps this is a change. Perhaps this is a chance for me to help the Pact at last. I would like a chance to atone. Suppose I gave you the invitation. What would you do with it? I would do anything to end this war. Yes. Anything to... Well, I mean, I wouldn't do anything to end this war. I would destroy every foe of the Pact I can find. Yeah. I suppose it's gonna come to that eventually. Maybe. I mean, to convince him, maybe if I choose option number 3, would be... Maybe that would be the most convincing to him, since that was basically what he was trying originally. Maybe that's going to speak to him. Duke Griffin nods. He definitely believes you. Oh, nice. Yes, peace. It is time. I serve Kalimdariel. In this moment, the best thing for my homeland is peace. There is something about you, something promising. You remind me of a Hand of Avadon I met once, back when there was hope. The invitation is here. Find and take it, and I hope you are true to your word. He walks to the edge of the grove. We will return to our endless flight. Eventually, we will die. Until then, I will serve Kalimdariel. He takes a wand from his belt and mutters something. A sharp, cold breeze blows through the grove. A moment later, Griffin and his guards are gone. Vanished. Through magic. Well, it's fine by me. I mean, I wouldn't have minded fighting him for it, but, you know. If I can have it like this, that's fine as well. Achievement unlocked. The Kalim Trader. A polished wood box contains only one thing, a scroll. The wax seal is broken. You pick up the scroll and read it. The invitation is simpler than you expected. It says, you, Griffin, and only Griffin, is called. Come to Deleuze to plan the next step. Antisha runes. Present the scroll, or the defenses will destroy you. There is also a date, a few weeks in the future. You have plenty of time to travel to the Tawan. You take the invitation. Well, I mean, it's nice that I have it now. Let's just hope that the magical security measures aren't actually elaborate enough to detect who is holding the scroll. you'd think that if it's directly addressed at a specific person, and, you know, specifically says only to, for only that one person to come and hold it, that there would also be a check that no one else just takes the scroll. Although I guess we don't know if that's not going to be the case after all. Maybe we will have a bit of a nasty surprise. At least we know where to go and when, so I suppose, if nothing else, that's some valuable info. Also, was there something left to do here? Right, I need to return to Foresight, was it? Now that I've scouted out these two rebel camps. Well, not rebels, but, you know, guerrilla. Leftovers. Peace and Baraza. Aeliora, yes. Okay. As well as Atonement, Temple of Alusa. Oh, right. That's the one I was going to postpone. Demons, no. Well, maybe this is going to happen now, eventually. Maybe the envoy is going to contact me. I've been waiting for that for a while. Oh, Jawan, yeah. I mean, I assume that I really only needed one of the two invitations, so I guess I'm done with this area. Also, I should probably take this exit since it's closer. Yes. Foresight. Yes. Okay. Now Aeliora. Was she in the commander's hall? Probably. And then I suppose, oh yeah, that's her. Then I suppose I'll have no other choice but to actually go and talk to Redbeard. Report my success once more. I located the Kellam and Homeland camps in the Baraza Woods. Yes, I did. Aeliora listens and nods. She doesn't write anything down. Eyes tend to just remember everything they hear. She fetches a pair of gloves from her chambers and gives them to you. You do reserve a reward. You do deserve a reward. I have given this matter some thought. Now that I know where the remaining warriors are, we can act. What should I do about the Baraza Woods now? Handra's council let us squabble over that minor forest for too long. The dispute needs to end. Those two camps need to stop fighting. They can go home, or they can be destroyed. No other choices. However, I am tired of my fellow citizens dying. Drive them out. End their little war. You are a hand. You can do what you want to them. I only hope you can do it peacefully. If you can settle this ugly business, I will happily reward you. How can I settle their dispute? Kill them or convince them. But you just said I should do it peacefully. And I would like to. I just don't really have much hope for that, to be honest. They have been fighting for a long time, and they must know by now that their cause is futile. I mean, maybe they do on some level. But that doesn't mean that they'll just give up. If a hand faces them, they might just choose to give up. I guess I don't need to conceal my true identity anymore, so maybe that's gonna work. Am I allowed to kill them? She just said that. What a funny question. Have you hesitated to kill anyone before now? Yeah, you might be surprised to hear, but yes, in fact, I usually do. Unless people are jerks or attack me immediately. Anyway, the stories I have heard about you, aren't just stories. Anyway, do what you need to. This little civil war needs to end. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Archer's gloves, missile damage, yeah, thanks but no thanks. Guess I'll keep insisting that Botan is actually a good ranged fighter, even though I'm not convinced that's really the case. Let's see here. 12% missile damage should be better than 1 dex. And in fact, These are both for the same slot. Of course they are. Well, dexterity or just hit chance? Huh. The game considers this more valuable. I mean, hit chance is nice, but 1 point in dex definitely is less damage than 12%. Whatever. It's not like I'm even going to use him at all anymore. Belt of Battle, melee damage, critical hit chance. Maybe that goes to her. Oh yeah, she has a terrible girdle. So there you go. Fire Fang Blade. I guess also goes to her. It does deal less damage though. It's not enchanted. Crit, fire resistance, vitality. You know what? Just get rid of it. Could probably give it to her. But whatever. Shadow Walker. Oh! Hey, right. Unfortunately, the damage isn't great. Oh, Shattering Blade, Shattering Blow, Shadow Walker's Focus. Maybe those are good. Good enough to warrant giving him this. Let's Shadow Walker's Focus. Oh. Yeah, I'm not even planning to unlock that at all. Shattering Blow. He does have that, but it's just so much worse overall. And these things... I guess I'm gonna hold on to one of them. Just in case it's actually required for something. But I'm not convinced that's the case. Alright, journal... Peace and Barada. I guess I should probably return and try and take care of that quest first. Just in case talking to Redbeard triggers something I didn't foresee. I mean, I don't expect to hit a point of no return at all, let alone quite yet. But you never know. There's no reason to rush things. Where would I go first? Maybe... Wait, that's not where I clicked at all. I clicked over here, didn't I? Well, I mean, it works, I guess, in that case. No? What the hell is going on here? I guess Nathalie just strode off the path. I guess I'm just gonna go to see the Hold Lands instead. But yeah, the western entrance will be... Wait a second, what? Oh, I'm an idiot. I misclicked completely. I didn't even realize that I was in the completely wrong map. Oh boy. That's boding well. Yes. Yeah, okay. It's kind of easy to click the wrong thing, I suppose. Okay, that's better. Better? Yes. I guess I'm gonna go through the tunnel again. Doesn't really matter much. And I hope that now that I advance the quest, I'll actually get new dialogue pop-ups somewhere. Because last time we just saw that one guy run away, and the next time we saw one of the homeland, or the Callum actually. They were just immediately hostile, with no way for me to talk to them at all. Okay. Can I... yes. Close doors, of course. So let's save here, just in case. Right there. Did I even open... I guess I did open a passage through here, right? Yeah. Pretty sure. Not that one, however. I guess that's just overgrown and unusable forever. So there, I think there used to be one over here. Yeah, he's still hostile though. That's lame. Way to get my hopes up that there might actually be a peaceful solution here. I mean, these are the guards, so I guess, I don't know. You could, realistically, I could still talk to them and try to convince them that we're just here to, you know, talk to their leaders. But, well, it's just not the case. Aw, come on. So lame. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just do this instead. You come here. Can you see them? Ah, yeah, you can. I guess I'll target those guys there. Well. I wouldn't mind more of you guys to actually come over here. Just saying. Yeah, I'm not gonna hit that one, but all the rest, including killing this one. That seems worth it. Same goes for this one. Okay, let's see if I can pull this guy over. I can pull him into the fire, if nothing else. So that's nice. He's burning. He also buffed himself. Which way? Oh, yeah, let's not walk through the fire, although, I guess, yeah, fire is overridden. So, never mind. Corruption. Okay. Not bad. Alright, should I just... I can't actually reach him. Whatever. Well, I didn't necessarily have to have her run through this stuff, but it's okay. Moving slowly. Wait. Oh, yeah. That means I missed a turn. Okay. Rudo, please. Nope, not quite. He is burning, though? Or we will end up killing him anyway with a Blade Lash, because overkill is nice. Alright. Gold Ring, Chainmail, Elixir of Speed. Thank you very much. You can keep your shrooms. Not interested. Yes, one lockpick, of course. Huh, this leads back outside. Yeah, this leads over here. Wait, maybe I was supposed to... Maybe I could have talked to Dax, actually. Maybe I would have... But I mean, I as a player had my suspicions about him pretty much from the get-go. And even more so now that... Or once I'd seen... You know, once I'd realized that he was definitely connected to this fortress and thus the Kellum resistance fighters. But where the hell is this even? Is this part of the fortress? This is pretty elaborate. Ah, okay, so this does lead here. You emerge from the smuggler's tunnel. Oh, a smuggler's tunnel. Huh, I guess I see. So they didn't necessarily build the tunnel as a connection between, you know, Dax and the Kellum, but they might very well have been using this old tunnel that was there before. I emerged from the smuggler's tunnel into a comfortable farmhouse. Yes, we know exactly what farmhouse this is, which is kind of a surprise. You thought you'd come out in the wilderness somewhere. It is impossible that the people who live here don't know about the Kellum raiders hiding to the west. Exactly. Their supplies and weapons came through here. The question is whether finding and punishing the perpetrators is worth the time. Well, I mean, let's see if now I can talk to him about things. I found your tunnel to the Callum Warriors base. You have been helping them. I guess, yeah. There's no way around that. When you say this, Dex's foolish old man act drops in an instant. He's terrified, but he refuses to back down. Yes, I helped them. They are there to protect us. They don't fight the Homelandans, or they won't until the Homelandans attack. Well, that's what the Homelandans say. I broke the law, but only for our protection. I want to trust them, but we have been fighting for so long. I think you did well. Go in peace. I will forget about this. For payment. Yeah, sure. Don't you dare help those traitors again? I mean, I would rather try to convince him with arguments than simply threaten him, but I guess I don't really have a choice here. I don't think he did well. Necessarily. Yeah, well, I have to go with option 2 here. Dex spits back. You don't know what it's been like. I sleep every night wondering if the Homelandans will kill us all the next day. Forget about raising a family. We are trying for peace. But we're still supporting the rebels. Is that what you wanted to say? He's silent for a while. I will do what you say. Our protection will be gone soon. That's all I know. Better move on. He rises. I need to start dinner. Well, it's not like you have any family at all. Anyway. So I don't know what you're getting so agitated about. Yeah, this is still locked. I guess maybe if I would have fought him, I would have gotten the key. Welp. So an old smuggler's tunnel, you say. Warning, mad beast. Just stay out. It's the right choice. Maybe. Could have been just a pretty lame attempt at diversion, but I guess there really are mad beasts. Or some beasts, anyway. Okay. Would have preferred for the enemies to, especially this one, to come a bit closer. Instead, they decided to spread out even more. Good thing that kind of worked. They shouldn't be immune to corruption, right? Even though they do look like corruption creatures a little bit. But even the creatures in the actual corruption were not immune to corruption effects. I don't think. So what about... I mean, these are undead, yeah, so obviously that's different. They're not immune to acid, though. I keep saying it, and I'll say it again, most likely. I will just never learn what kind of enemies are actually immune to what. Guess you can get rid of that undead. Okay, it's dead anyway. Nice. That was a ton of damage. Whoa. Bronze helm, and that's it. Oh, Iron Meteor. You almost successfully concealed yourself, or disguised yourself as a common piece of dirt. Nice. I haven't found one of these Nicodemus items in a while. Oh, that looks better than it is. I guess that must be the dagger. Okay. Some more mad beasts slain. Actually, let me quickly take a look back up here. Oh yeah. For some reason I thought the path continued here. But it totally doesn't. Let's go around this way then. There's another ladder up that must lead back into the fortress. In fact, Wait. Oh, that's where I came down. I'm obviously not quite up to snuff right now. A little bit absent-minded, maybe. I mean, more so than usual. Looks like we have some more beasts here. Whether they're mad, I don't know. Shadow Stalkers. Oh, that's... yeah. Okay, now it's worth using some magic against them, like so. Oh, Altered Wolf. Wait a second. Oh, that's just altered, not cursed. Gotcha. I was gonna say, I thought I got rid of all 3 cursed beasts already. Should I? Well, first of all, switch to the correct weapon. And I guess take out this one. Alright. Corruption it is. And they're dead. Nice. Oh, got another wolf. Maybe I should have actually tried knocking him back and stunning him instead. Oh. Where did this one come from and why did he take this much damage? Did one of them run away? Maybe, I guess. It's possible. Oh, weakness curse. Gotcha. That's okay. It's not so bad. Okay. He's ensnared. Frozen might be killing him? But I guess I'm not gonna take the risk. As little of a risk as it is. Blade Lash? Okay. Easy peasy. What's in here? Might have already looked in there. Okay. Just some skulls. Just some wrong button presses. And here we go. This leads into the fortress. Somewhere. Ah, yes, okay. I had seen this. I guess this is where I saw the other... Or this is where I saw the Kellum disappear. Only via text box, of course. Ah, yes, okay. Adele. Hey. Would you sing me a song? There is a band of Kellum warriors hiding in this grove. So, these are the Kellum warriors. Weren't those also Kellum over in this building? Maybe I'm completely stupid and they were entirely unrelated. That's possible. Anyway, there is a band of Kellum warriors hiding in this grove on the south side of the ruins. They are tired, hungry, and dirty, the final partisans of a conflict that's stretched on far too long. Their leader steps forward to greet you. Hello, warrior of the Pact. I am Adele of Kalimdariel. I will talk to you. You don't seem like an enemy. Just be warned. We can defend ourselves well if we need to. What are you doing out here? Protecting what should be ours. These woods belong to Kalimdariel, but our foolish leaders have given this half to Hoglanda. It is a brutal theft, and we have no more say about it. Well, that's correct. You don't. Why are you still fighting? We aren't. Once we had numbers. They're all gone, as you can see. We can't win anymore. All we do is keep watch. Some Kellum still live in these parts. We're here to protect them if the treacherous Hoglandans attack them. Don't you know there's a war going on? With the Farlands, of course we know. Many of us left to fight it. Someone had to stay behind, though, to look after our own people. The war can spare us. Well, you must stop fighting the Hoglandans and leave this place. Knew you didn't mean us well the moment I saw you. It doesn't matter, we can't go. There is a camp of armed Hoglandans nearby, treacherous snakes waiting to strike. While they are here, we need to be... to protect our kind. What would convince you to move on? The Kellum laugh. What? Reason? Negotiation? Where were you years ago? It's too late for justice. We can't leave until the Hooglanders do. Kill us if you want. We won't leave our fellow Kellum undefended. Well, I mean, we know where they are, but do you know? She points to the northwest. They are hiding in the hills, behind all sorts of tricks and traps. Well, not anymore. You rid us of them and we'll be happy to go. We're tired of the dirt and cold. That is all I have to say. Leave us. Well, this seems like a little bit of an impasse, since both sides pretty much demand that the other ones go first, leave first. I hope that we can convince one of them. I mean, technically we could just say, you know, okay, I swear, I promise, I'll make the other ones leave. Just you promise to go first or something. I don't know. Yeah, I know it's kind of difficult. I mean, technically we could just, you know, split our group, talk to both sides at the same time, and, you know, get their leaders to meet or whatever. So there would be possibilities. Let's see if the game allows me to somehow settle this peacefully. Oh, stairs up. Haven't seen those in the other towers, I guess. They might have been too much collapsed already. Isn't there a potion here? There's something. I guess not. No. It just looks like there is supposed to be an item there, but it's not. Oh, okay. Well, so much for that. Guess I'll have to try and talk the Hooglanders to leave. Talk the Hooglanders into leaving, rather. This leads back to Dex's place. Yeah, I guess. No, it does not lead. Yes, it does. Wow, I'm super confused. Apparently. I mean, not really, but I don't know. I don't know why my sense of orientation is failing me today more so than usual. I mean, can I want to talk about the Kellum fighters? I guess now that I've talked to them. Yeah, whatever. Fine then. Be uncooperative. Right, and this time we're actually going to go talk to the Hooglanders. See if they will see reason. I mean, by right, they are allowed to be here. You know? Especially since they are peaceful. They're being peaceful. I believe both sides that they're not planning to attack. And that they're just mistrustful. And I guess for good reason, but still, you know. Sometimes in cases like this, it just needs an outside party to mediate, I guess. What was here? Oh, that's where they actually are. What was here then? I guess some slime creatures? Was that it? Some sort of golems? Hey, Fudo. You must stop fighting the Kellum and leave this place, really? Threats? What would convince you? Nothing. Well then. Let's hope that the Avadon card actually works. I am a Hand of Avadon. Abandon this fight or face the wrath of the Black Fortress. Fudo wasn't expecting this response. Now he has to actually consider this situation. I believe you. You have that look, the arrogance, the capacity for violence. You put me in a difficult situation. To the southwest, a band of Kellum raiders hides in a ruin. Their presence threatens my people. I respect Avadon, but I also have a duty. What would convince you? Normally, I would refuse totally, but Avadon... Alright, if you can rid us of the Kellum raiders, I will take my warriors and withdraw. You don't have to kill them, just get them to leave. Of course, if you did kill them, I wouldn't shed any tears. That is the best offer I will give. As I said, this is our land. Please be moving on now. Back the way you came. Don't force me to defend myself, thank you. Yeah, okay, well. I guess I should have just tried the Avadon option on the Kellum first, when I was there. Let's just hope it works out. And actually, I'm going to pause the recording here real quick and make my way back there. Okay, we're almost back to the camp, and suddenly Nathalie speaks up. Why? Nathalie looks around at the ruins of the old Kellum fortress. She shudders. That was a pathetic display. What was? Those Kellum, my people, living like animals, dirty, hunting for scraps, squabbling over this dull fortress. Pride is good, but when it leaves you living like this, that is not how a Kellum should live. Okay. What Kellum are you referring to exactly, and why now? We came through here before, right? I mean, on our way back. They have a cause for... I'm assuming she talks about the, like, the peaceful Kellum that we talked to? Well, the quote-unquote peaceful ones. How should a Kellum live? Sure. She looks down at her robes. They're remarkably clean and neat, considering that she has been tramping through this wilderness. We believe in grace and dignity. The more lovely and enlightened you look on the outside, the better you will be on the inside. They have forgotten this. They need to forget these woods, go home and relearn what it is to be Kellum. Well, I guess, yeah, sure. I'm not sure we have the same reasons to think that, but I guess ultimately that doesn't matter. They do have a cause to fight for. Yeah, sure. But one that I don't necessarily agree with. I understand them, but I don't agree with what they're doing. Why do you think they stayed here? Pride. They thought they were noble, but they cared about their own good, not the good of all. I saw this long ago. One of the best things about becoming a hand was that I could stop pretending to care about this stupid forest. They defied our rules that are there for a reason. Yeah, well, you never fight against the rules? I don't know. I mean... kind of curious as to her reaction to that. Of course, Nathalie is infamous in Avadon for trying to get more power than she is allowed. She chuckles. Your point is well taken, Ayali. I have been weak. At some point, I need to look at the power I have and say enough. Someday. Not yet. Right. Yeah, I have no idea what this was, what this little exchange was about exactly, but okay. I guess I'm just glad that she isn't mad at me. The Hochlandans gave me the same offer you did. I say you leave. Now. Then I will make the Hochlandans do the same. I guess it's only fair that the Kellum who are not by right allowed to be here leave first, right? You tell Adele about your meeting with the Hochlandans. Her warriors listen intently. There is a long, tense discussion. They debate whether to trust you. Adele turns to you. She looks dubious. It is tempting. We would love to leave this wilderness. I just don't know if we can trust you. I swear you can trust me. I mean, what else can I do to convince me? What else can I do to convince you? There is another spirited debate. It's tense. Then, surprisingly, things work out. Yay! Adele says to her warriors, "Pick up camp. We're going home. At last." Then she turns to you. "If our people die without us to protect them, it is on your head, warrior. We will go now. Leave us to our preparations." Nice. Can I talk to you more? What are your plans now? You have no idea. We have been out here for a very long time. Peace is frightening. Maybe we will fight the Farlands. That seems like it would make for a good transition. Well, if you absolutely can't do without fighting, I guess do fight the Farlands rather than, you know, your allies in the Pact. Anyway, I guess now I'll have to make my way back once again to the Hochlandans, so I'll make another cut and see you there in a moment. And we are back here. Hey Fudo, the Kellum agreed to leave the area. You must leave as well. Ah, if only I had known it was so simple. All we had to do was ask. How refreshing. But I trust your judgment, and I did give you my word. I will take my warriors and go. Excuse me, I must begin preparations. Wonderful. Hey, medal earned. Struggle for peace. Indeed. Finally, it is acknowledged. That actually feels pretty good for a change. Oh, hi. Well, this would have been an interesting place to actually fight my way through, to say the least. And by interesting, I mean absolutely annoying. Dump-de-dump. don't mind me taking your stuff now that you don't mind me being in here. I guess there must have been people in here before, but they might have disappeared the moment that I actually, wait a second. No. There. They might have disappeared the moment I solved the quest. Maybe? I don't know. Maybe this was empty before. Searing razor disc. This is I think the best kind of razor disc. I'm not sure if Botan has one already, so gonna hold on to that for now. Okay, was there anything worth coming here for? Oh, this is only... Yeah, okay. It's not as big of a place as I first thought. Alright. Fair enough. Hope I'm not missing anything in here, but that's fine. Alright, so that's that. Now I have to return to Foresight to turn this in, but before I do that, I'm actually going to return all the way to Nightshade? Well, to Nicodemus anyway, and give him this meteor thing that I found. Iron meteor? Yes. And I guess I'm going to pause recording once again to make another cut to where we need to be. And we are back here. Actually, just in case you were also curious, I did go and talk to Dax and Rafe again to see if they had anything to say on the matter of the Callum and Homelandans leaving peacefully, but they didn't. Interestingly enough, Rafe did comment on my meeting with Duke Griffin, but it wasn't anything too big either. Anyway, can you make new items? Yes, I found a meteor. Oh, and that's the achievement, the Mad Genius. I guess that was the last of the Nicodemus items then? Well, if I needed any more confirmation that I'm coming up on the end of the game. Wow. I guess this was it. Well, you hear several hours worth of clanging, shouting, and muffled explosions. Then he comes back with the meteor. It looks exactly the same. Okay. I treated the surface of the meteor with a secret mixture of volatile substances, so that any who bear this orb will have the strength of the sun and the stone. I think. Anyway, carry it with you, and its energy will surround you. You are welcome. Okay. Let's see here. Is that actually any good? Well, it doesn't look exactly the same. He turned it blue-ish. Hostile effect resistance. Less time for abilities to recharge. Well, that's not exactly what I was hoping for when he said it was, I don't know, it would give me the power of the sun or something. Well, I mean, I guess I might as well keep that on my main character. Together with the others. Fair enough. And I guess I'm gonna make yet another cut back to Foresight and Ileora first and foremost, and then maybe Redbeard, although that might not be in this episode anymore. We'll see. Alrighty. Hey, Leora. The Kellum and Homeland raiders are gone. You tell Ileora the full story. Despite herself, she smiles. Those weren't the last holdouts, of course. There are madmen hiding all through those woods. I think this action will send them a valuable message, though. You did well, Ayali. Enough to atone? I don't know. It was valuable still. She removes a scarab from her pouch and hands it to you. For your aid. She also gives you a pouch of coins. For avoiding bloodshed. I was kind of hoping for more, considering that fighting those two camps would have probably given me like a magic item each from their leaders. But oh well. Maybe not, actually. Possible that they wouldn't have dropped anything. Anything else you need from me? No, I shouldn't deal with you anymore. I have risked the respect of my soldiers by helping you as much as I have. Please leave me. Do what you need to, then leave my fort. Okay, well, fair enough. Can't blame you for just wanting me to be gone. Okay, well, that leaves the main quest that should be solved as soon as I talk to Redbeard. The envoy, well, still no leads on that one. Enforcing the law is not going to happen. Construct is hopefully going to wait, actually. I thought Nicodemus's crafts was had disappeared from the map, from the list. My God, but it's not. Huh. Well, maybe the achievement only marked a certain number of those items. Maybe you don't need to find all of them for the achievement. Weird. At any rate, oh, also Battle Frenzy. Didn't I even have that one already? I guess it's nice to have. But, oh well. Hey, Redbeard. As you approach Redbeard's table, you see that he is looking at a map of southeastern Neus. He quietly traces his finger around the edges of the Titan and Wretchlands. The Warborn alliance has shattered, he says quietly. I knew it would. Just a small push, and it all flew apart. Now is the time for hunting, for vengeance and blood. He looks up at you and smiles. His skin is still deathly pale, and his lips are cracked, but talk of punishment always perks Redbeard up. There is much to decide, and I can always use some help. And you are here. How fortunate. Alright, I guess. You should be more enthusiastic. I offer you true power. Enjoy it. Now then, the Warborn, the first issue. What is the first issue? You have been close to the Warborn. You have dealt with them, fought them. You know more about their ways than any of my close servants, even Laria. Is there one sort of Warborn that would make a useful ally for us? Maybe even become part of the Pact? I know you promised aid to the Titans. However, you are of Avadon. You can easily change your mind if you want to. Well, I think out of the three, if I really only can choice one, I absolutely can't talk today. It's really about time this episode ends. Anyway, yeah, I mean, if I can really only choose one of them, I think it has to be the Titans. I'm not entirely sure you can even trust the wretches, even though they would probably be fine. The ogres, though, seem completely nuts and, I don't know, just not very reasonable, and definitely not safe to ally with at all. The Titans clearly are the best choice. You are not alone in thinking so. Titans are strong. They are disciplined. They might even follow our orders. Well, I mean, follow orders? Yeah. Not that that's necessarily what allies are all about, but sure. But for one, they might make good allies, but for one thing, they are Farlanders. They are outsiders. They always will be. Well, I mean, they will be unless we take them into the Pact, at which point they will not be Farlanders anymore. I mean, all of the Pact states were at some point not part of the Pact, right? I mean, except for, I don't know. Probably the histories can probably be read in my journal and has been mentioned here and there. I don't know, but I don't know if all the current Pact members were also founding members. I guess it must have started at a somewhat smaller scale originally, so yeah, there must be a precedent for, you know, taking someone into the Pact. Anyway, so what will you do? I will find all the tribes of Warborn that fought us, and we will punish them. We will make them mourn the day they ever heard of Deless. We will scourge them until they submit at last. Every tribe who fought us, every one. But will that be enough? I need a second judgment. Has any tribe of Warborn proven to be too wild and dangerous to live? For the safety of the Pact, do any of them need to be destroyed entirely? Eradicate an entire race? I mean, again, I guess it's a terrible thing to say, but I think the best choice would be the ogres. But then again, so long as they keep to themselves, there is no need to eradicate them. Just, you know, for existing. For the crime of being alive. So no, eradicate an entire race, we can't do that. You know, not that I'm convinced that we can physically do it, but yeah, we shouldn't do that. Redbeard smiles. You're wise, Ayali. What? Really? That's not the reaction I expected at all. Guess that just goes to show that Redbeard is completely, well, not completely, but sometimes a bit unpredictable. A bit. Just a bit. Wiser than I thought. Yes, we could eradicate the Warborn. That doesn't mean we should do it. Well, surprised to hear that. Surprised and glad, I guess? Will you wipe out any of the Warborn? No. First, some might consider it to be morally wrong. But obviously that's of no concern to me. More importantly, it would be unwise. None of the Warborn are that much of a threat. Yeah, see, I agree on that one. At the very least. If we eradicated any of them, all of the other Farland states would go mad with fear. They would think we would do the same to them, and we'd lose all chance of ending this war. Your words were informative, Ayali. Now, let us deal with important business. Right. Let's see here. No. Well, I found Griffin's invitation, and I guess I showed you. Redbeard says, I don't want to touch it. It might have some odd magic. You are afraid of some odd magic? Really? Hold it so I can see it. You do so. He leans close. Yes, this is what we need. The paper is strangely plain, but definitely genuine. With this, an aged Kellum can enter the meeting. Now I can send you... What? With this, an aged Kellum can enter the meeting. Now I can send you. You can destroy our great enemy once and for all. An aged Kellum. Right, so that wouldn't be me, though. As far as I can tell, I'm neither aged nor... neither aged very far, not very Kellum. Redbeard asks what happened to Griffin. You say that he escaped. The Keeper mutters, again, you failed to catch a target. Go ahead and do it yourself, old man. Anyway. Now that I have the invitation, where do I go? I guess that's kind of self-explanatory, but still. Redbeard says, bring out the invitation. Again, you place the scroll on the table in front of him. He bends close and looks at it, being careful not to touch it. Antisha Ruins, that is where the invitation says to go. It took some time for us to figure out where that place is. It is an obscure pile of rubble deep in Tawan lands. We know roughly where it is, but not exactly. You will find it and lead us there. Then we will sneak a force in, invade his tunnels, and eradicate those pests once and for all. This is a very dangerous mission, and you will have to go alone. Prepare yourself. Settle your affairs. When you are finally ready, let me know. Well, I'm not yet ready. Unfortunate. Disappointing. Go do what you need to. Hurry, we have little time. Right. This has a certain final mission ring to it, and I don't like this whole having to go alone thing at all. I guess in light of that, I'm gonna put another point into endurance, because I'm a little bit scared. Just a little bit, though. Let's see here. Shock canister. Well, I mean, yeah, I'll unlock acid canister and next level up if I ever get another one. I'll learn caustic grenade, I suppose. Okay. Did we get anything else? Nope. Well, let's take a look. Oh, right. We haven't actually gotten another quest from him. I hope I can at least finish the Thinking Construct quest before departing for this, well, what might be the final mission. Guess I'll quickly go ahead and talk to Selena. Let's see. Oh, hi Torch. Torch is still doing what he usually does, hobbling around his current fortress, looking for a way to be useful. Happily, Fort Foresight is still damaged from when the Tawan occupied it. There's plenty to do. Another message, yes. You have another message for me? Yes, a merchant passed through the camp recently. He passed on a message. A woman is camped just northeast. A small camp, I think. Her name is Android Duran. Oh, well, just in time. She's hiding out there. I'm supposed to tell you to go out and meet her. So that's what I just did. Northeast. Okay, small camp. Android Duran? I don't know her. I think you've met her, though. The messages said you'd know who she was. Well, yeah, I do. Why is she hiding out there? George shrugs. These are the great dealings of great people. I don't know anything about them. I just carry messages. Fair enough. Thank you. Okay. Hi, Selena. Smart constructs. Smart construct. Well, I mean, if she doesn't give me her quest now, I wonder if there's ever gonna be another opportunity. Oh, and Duran is at the previously suspiciously empty, dirty campsite. Interesting. Well, that being said, I am going to save this for the next episode. As usual, I thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye bye.